past went back one time. Memories of you and I elevated in the night. The sky was right there looking back at us, crashing where my heart resides. Did your dirt and did my life. Too much happens in my mind, thinking how I've got a track of this. Don't get high, but looking in your eyes, yo, I see the things that you do, so I try my best to get through. Yeah, one day I feel loose, and the next don't know what to do. But yeah, I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. My life is the proof. I guess there's nothing to lose. Let's just do what you do. Just see that you do. Back as I walk with you, what I got to do. Don't get high, but looking in your eyes, you.
I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. I still feel the bruises. Still feel the bruises. I still feel the bruises. Let's feel the bruises. Let's feel the bruises. I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. Still feel the bruises.
Last one back one time. Memories of you and I elevated in the night. The sky was right there looking back at us. Treasure where my heart resides. Did your dirt and dim my light. Too much happens in my mind. Thinking how I've got a track of this. I don't get high, but looking in your eyes, yo, I see the things that you do, so I try my best to get through. Yeah, one day I feel loose, and the next don't know what to do. But yeah, I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. My life is the proof. I guess there's nothing to lose. Let's just do what you do. Just see that you do. Back as I walk with you, whatever I got to do. Don't get high, but looking in your eyes, you.
I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. I still feel the bruises. Still feel the bruises. I still feel the bruises. Let's feel the bruises. Let's feel the bruises. I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. I still feel the bruises.
that last one back one time. Memories of you and I, elevated in the night. The sky was right there looking back at us. Pressure where my heart resides. Did your dirt and dim my light. Too much happens in my mind. Thinking how I've got a track of this. I don't get high, but looking in your eyes, yo, I see the things that you do, so I try my best to get through. Yeah, one day I feel loose, and the next don't know what to do with you. I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. My life is the proof. I guess there's nothing to do. It's just what you do. Just see the shit do. Look back cause I walk for you, what I got to do.
And then the business been working on proposals.
I just want to take this one out.
With Denver, like proposals to Denver. Okay. Dope.
And then ideally, I would love to pitch it as a grant for the Rhino grant.
Yeah.
That's also what I'm working on.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this one out.
That too. What's it? The Curio Cabinet, the people who do color fashions media, they sent me over some grants that I think would be good too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, send it our way if you don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We're just doing it, y'all.
What kind of projects are you trying to pitch?
I don't even know, but I just know. I think I know how to like get a grant at this point.
Yeah. That's good. You got it.
Yeah, we do. Oh yeah, welcome in.
Huh? What? You guys came? I'm freaking out. Band? What? Who are you?
My job. Sorry.
Oh. I don't take it lightly that you all drive this far. That's a big deal.
It's a whole Denver day, baby.
Oh, nice.
But still.
Hi, good.
Maddox, get over here, you handsome. You're so beautiful. How is your spirit, friend?
Good.
Good. I'm so glad you're here. Have you met Honor?
Nice to meet you.
Okay. This is Maddox.
Nice. I love that name.
This is a model right here. Can we just like
saw your agency. They had and they want to book. They want to get him on for acting. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
come on. So you met Angela and all of them?
She was so sweet. She's the sweetest.
I tried to tell you. She kind of she comes more from the background of like Barbizon and wanted to do way better for everyone.
Yeah.
So that's why she did that.
I love it.
And I'm so glad you're here.
I know. And we were gonna bring your sweater, but then we
Don't even worry about it.
You're coming up what, like in
On
a
the
couple
8th,
weeks,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, you want to like paint or something?
Yes, we
Or
do.
we're gonna. I'm just like sewing. If you want to sit next to me, you can.
That's cool. Yeah.
Sweet. Let me bring another chair around. So
I'm Anna, by the way.
this is so good. I'm so shocked you all came. Maddox, how's your spirit? Good. You just doing school? Summer's doing the thing right now. I'm really digging your style right now. You look great, Maddox.
I just don't feel like a model and stuff.
Doesn't it feel fun to just like know yourself to be that?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you enjoy it?
I didn't. We just like did an interview thing or whatnot.
We walked out. I was
Yeah.
like, "Did you hear how stoked they were?" Because she goes, "He did the little commercial thing,"
Uh-huh.
and she's all, "Sorry if I smell like sushi, but
No. You're good.
I have to stop thinking super presents."
No. Yeah, acting is a big deal for the younger ones. So if they're like, oh, he's the person, like they're not playing.
Yeah. So he did the little commercial or whatever, and then he's like, she goes, both of her faces light up, and she's like, that's the most personality we've had all day. And then I put your name, I was like, Danny Baby, and they're like, you're Danny Baby. I know Danny Baby. They're like, we love her. I was like, that makes me feel so good. It was awesome. Yeah, they are very fond of you.
I'm so glad.
Yeah. So thanks for
Oh my God, I'm throwing on
When I last went back one time, memories of you and I elevated in the night. The sky was right there looking back at us. Treasure where my heart resides. Your dirt and dim my light. Too much happens in my mind. Thinking how I've got a track of this. I don't get high, but looking in your eyes, yo, I see the things that you do, so I try my best to get through. Yeah, one day I feel loose, and the next don't know what to do. But yeah, I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. My life is the proof. I guess there's nothing to do. Let's just do what you do. Just see this you do. Back cause I walk for you, what I got to do.
Yeah. I was like, I definitely have to like go into
Don't get high, but looking at you as you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
like you could interview them. Like, I want kiddos to enjoy this representation. This is such a big deal right now. Literally, they came down here to and they just signed up.
Yeah, we'll get.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna hang out with band right here. Hanging. We're just gonna start sewing.
That reminds me of Saved by the Bell.
Right.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Now, I could get a mic stand, or do you want to hold the mic? Can you see band over this? Okay. But I want you to be able to talk about your business, friend. And I'm getting my P.O. box, too.
Are you?
So I can just get my stuff sent to me now.
So, without it being scary.
Yeah. So then, got that. We didn't so nervous about my stuff getting stolen.
Oh.
The only thing that doesn't get stolen is people that have been still sending me stuff for over a year.
Yeah.
I don't know her. Yeah.
Like blue kind of.
That's all the paint I have is right there. But you know, this human can literally, you and Marina and Mama can help you. And here's even more cups, boo. Anything you want. We could experiment. Oh, and if you need an apron, babes, it's right behind you, too. You're welcome, baby. We're good? Okay. Can have a little conversation then. Also, I'm going to actually throw you in and have you interview band.
Okay.
Do you think that would be okay on a one mic swap?
Yeah.
Are you good? Because Bandana has a book that I want
Okay.
them to talk about with you. Yeah. And look how great this is. We got a little apron, baby. So yeah. Band, I'm actually going to be kind of a jerk. You're going to be interviewed by Honor.
Oh, this is not good. Okay, I can be it. I still need to send you the podcast I did.
Okay.
I was so nervous. I don't even think I answered your question.
This is just us hanging out. You just have to hold a mic to your face, but Honor's a really amazing interviewer, and then that way we can shout you out and you can talk in this authentic space about your book.
I love it.
But he's going to make you sit up there with him ahead of me.
Dang it.
Wait, do you feel okay with that? Okay. I was like, wait, we want to be consenting here with this. You're like,
Oh
no.
no, I want to sit down.
This is so wonderful.
This is so fun.
We just like to get together, stim, and all of that.
That's like, so you want like this color and white?
I know that like part of this process is like,
Yeah, a little
I don't want folks to ever have FOMO, so we like to show what we be doing in behind the scenes and set up as we will. We've got Brian over here. And I'm going to give Brian a second to talk about what he's got going on here. You want to talk to everybody, Brian?
Hey everybody, Brian Scoop Nemeth. I'm the founder,
Do I hold it up here?
creative designer, and owner of Primacia
Right here should be
Creation
good.
and the beginner
Check it out,
entrepreneur with autism, mainly Asperger's, the high functioning form of autism. We're a locally handmade goods store selling Okiotech, selling handmade fashions that I sew myself using Okiotech recycled polyester, bamboo, hemp, stretch terry, and other eco-friendly fabrics. The target market would be mentally and physically challenged, those with skin issues, and those that want some non-mainstream fashion choices that they can't find at any other store.
I'm so proud of you, friend.
And I make other cool stuff too, like the Fuck Yeah soap. The fuck, why
It'll
it's called
get you
the
clean.
Why it's called the Fuck Yeah soap. It's got glycerin, which attracts moisture from the air and moisturizes your skin. The citric acid solution, calendula oil, and distilled water works with all kinds of shower water so it won't strip the natural oils in your skin.
This is really good to know.
And the triple butter and oatmeal moisturizes your skin even more. And the activated charcoal and all that can get rid of all the funk.
The next don't know what to do with you. I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. My life is the proof. I guess there's nothing to do. Let's just do what you do. Just see that you do. Look back as I walk with you. What have I got to do? Don't get high, but looking in your eyes,
I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual.
allmylinks.com/Primacia Creations.
Okay. Thank you, Brian. Ah! All right, we turn in the attention over here. Bam!
Yeah, real quick. I don't know if we've had a formal introduction for volume 2 of Odd Spaces, but welcome in, y'all. This is Odd Spaces.
I think they're mainly going to be hitting you with that camera,
Right
baby.
here? Where we at? Okay, sweet. We're here in Denver Community Media in the main studio today. I'm here with
Anna.
Anna. We got Danny in the background. We got some artists here. We got some youngins. We got the youth in here.
We got the youth in here.
So I'm just gonna ask Anna some questions. I hear you have a book coming out, or is it out already?
It's on pre-sale right now, but it's going to be physically delivered in October, mid-October.
Okay, lovely. Is there anything you'd want to, potential buyers or readers to know about your book beforehand?
Yes. So it's called the Yearly Reflection and Goal Setting Workbook, and it's all about touching base.
You can take it if you like.
Yeah.
It's all about reflecting on your previous year. So really touching base on what you set out to do, what you told yourself you were going to do, and what actually happened. And then you go through the process of doing a self-reflection, a self-evaluation. You really get clear on what your goals are, not the goals that other people impose on you. You really get crystal clear on what your values are and where you want to lead your life and how to let go of the distractions and the expectations of others. And then you kind of build a 5-year plan, and then you niche it down and reverse engineer it from there. I really set up some structures in the book to help you through all of the hard phases. So we talk about how to reflect and how to move forward. What do you do when you feel stuck, and why do you often feel stuck? Like what are the triggers that make you procrastinate? Because I'm a big procrastinator if I let myself be. And it all comes down to I'm not clear, right? That's the biggest thing for me is I have a goal and I'm not as clear on it as I think I am. And so I feel like it's too big to tackle, and then it feels overwhelming, and I let it sit there and bother me in the background, right?
I hear that.
And so I kind of give you some really cool tools on how you can break it down further to make the steps more bite-sized and how you can move past the procrastination. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so self-help vibes, things of that nature. I love it. Do you give tools as far as like how to navigate kind of the performative pressure that we feel in society, being artists or entrepreneurs?
Yes. So not specifically catered to artists and entrepreneurs, but I would say that all falls under the same category of like people who are seeking to better themselves anyway. And I really touch base on your self-awareness, and then there's a whole chapter on how to take care of yourself and how to do a mental evaluation. There's a little quiz in there, and it kind of tells you, I don't know if you used to read the magazines back in the day, but it gives you like your scores and what that means. So you do a little mental emotional evaluation, and then it kind of gives you, obviously I'm not a therapist, but it gives you some light suggestions on where you can go from there, so that you're always honoring yourself throughout the whole process of achieving, because achievement is beautiful as long as you keep touching base on it to make sure that it's stemming from a place of your will and your want, and that constantly changes. So a lot of the book is also like, how do you ebb with your flows?
Dang, I like that. How you ebb with your flows. Do you have included within your book areas for people to go in and do kind of like a work, like maybe go in and like journal in the book, like places for us to go in and write our personal experience?
Yeah, so it's a workbook. So you write throughout the whole, there's prompts, and you write throughout the whole thing. And what's really great is I also, to complement the workbook, I created 12 individual monthly planners, which are still in design, but they're almost there. And they're specially designed to complement everything I teach in the workbook. So there's weekly reviews and reflections. There's daily pages, so you can keep listing your priorities every day, so it keeps it top of mind. And then each day there's a journal prompt specific to that month and that day and that season and what that month should be geared towards as far as how to set you up properly for the whole year.
Okay. Dang, this is brilliant. I need a copy. Shoot. I'm saying. You're right. Okay, nice.
Each month as well to give you coloring pages throughout each month's planner to give you brain breaks and to help boost dopamine and it's really built to follow your natural flows of motivation.
Okay, cool.
Is the hope behind it.
No, for sure. So incorporating the play aspect into the learning. Okay. Super cool.
Learning the material and then putting it into action.
Okay, yes. I love that. A couple books come to mind when I hear about your book. Ultra Learning is one of them, which touches on the importance of feedback and then, finding yourself in that feedback loop of I'm doing this. I see that this happens when I do it this way. How can I optimize? So that comes to mind. And then, check Ultra Learning out for sure. And then another book called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron.
I've heard it.
Okay.
It's in my queue of books to read, but I haven't read it yet.
Yeah, maybe check that one out too because it's like a 12-week workbook, more so catered to artists, but that's a good one too. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And then another question, or maybe my last question, would be, do you have any prompts to prompt our viewers out there, just for today, or off the top of your head?
Let me think of. I have some hard hitting ones. One would be, what did you tell yourself you were going to do that could have been done, but you didn't accomplish it? And why? What held you back from doing it?
Okay, I already feel like I'm already reading the book and I'm already processing these things. Man, that's a heavy one for sure. Yeah.
It's a good. They're very. You get a lot of introspection throughout the process of the workbook, and then that continues throughout. There's some lighter questions. Obviously, we don't want to be deep in our brains all the time because that's exhausting. But I place them strategically throughout the week, so you're like, dang it. You're like, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Okay, so another question came up. How has writing this book and putting intention and energy into it shaped you as the author, or as a person?
So much. I think firstly, it's really brought to light my own pitfalls in the best way, because none of us are perfect, but it's really allowed me to learn my own self a little bit more with my own ebbs and flows. Why do I get fatigue? Why do I burn out so quick? Why do I feel, a big one for me is why do I feel like I always constantly have to be juggling 20 big balls in the air, at one time, instead of just delighting in the lighter things of life? I always feel like I have to have so much on my plate, and maybe that's an artist's way, but it's also the process of writing has been frustrating, enlightening. I laugh when I'm writing. I'll get mad and I won't look at it for a week, through the editing process, all that happened. And then when it's done and you look at it, I got the proofs sent to me, and then you're just like, oh my God, I did that. You're like, holy cow. So it's really it's been my own creative process of learning how to navigate these things within myself. And then how can I turn that learning into letting other people learn how to do it too. Yeah.
That's beautiful. If you don't mind sharing, has there been any one occurrence or a certain experience that catalyzed you writing this book, or has it been kind of cumulative?
I think it's been cumulative. I think it's really been a process of learning what processes work for me, and then adjusting and pivoting, and then relearning, and then giving up, throwing it all in the trash, and doing that over and over so many times, to where I finally found something that feels good. And I felt not that it has to be worthy for anybody else, but I felt like it was a worthy enough endeavor to undertake it, to help offer that to other people.
Yeah. I really resonate with that. I was speaking to my aunt recently, and as pertains to like our family business, and we were kind of talking about how many times and iterations it actually took to get to where we are now, and like feeling like we've given up on it like multiple times, but then in hindsight seeing how it wasn't really giving up, but more so maybe those iterations had to die in a sense for like these new more effective ones to be birthed. And so yeah, it's just dope to hear how like things come to fruition and you don't even really realize it until it's right in front of you,
Yeah,
and then you're like, wow, I created that. So
yeah. And then
yeah,
you're sitting there, and it's like sometimes things sit for months, and you're like, I don't ever want to look at it again. And then it just rears its head at you again. You're like, oh yeah, and you get back into it, and then all of a sudden, like you said, it's like right there before you, and like,
wow,
I did that. Yeah, and like at the beginning, if you go back in your mind, it's not always intentional that you set out to do these things until it starts taking its own form, and you have to allow your gifts to take its own shape without trying to. Yeah, you can't form every bit of it. You have to let it form itself, and so
there definitely is the surrender aspect to creating. And as artists or as creators, authors, artists, whoever, I feel like we kind of get heady about being a creator, and then it shows up as like, oh, I have this vision, it has to be like this. And then through that process of trying to get there, if you're actually paying attention, you see how you have to surrender to the work that is using you to create it.
Yeah, it's so true. And to add to that point, it's like, I know as an artist, we've all been there where you're like, oh no, this is going to be, I see it in my brain, it's going to be this. And it's like, when you butt your head against that vision hard enough, you're like, it's not going to be that. And you kind of have like this, like, almost grief about it. You're like, man, it's not going to be what I thought, And then you look at it and you're like, oh, but that's actually really beautiful. And then you're like, okay, what do you want to be? And then you help, add oxygen to the flame, and then it becomes this phoenix, and you're like, I can't even take credit for that because that's not what I saw in here,
Yeah. And there's also this sense of relief of like, oh, okay, I don't have to control every aspect or every design or detail of this. I can just, show up with my skills and then see what happens. Yeah.
And that's probably the hardest part, because you really, if you have a vision, you really want it to be that. But, and I don't know if you struggle like I do, but almost every time I'm creating, I'm like manhandling it, like, be what I want you to be. And then it's like, I have to learn that every time. And then, but then as soon, this is a great reminder, because then as soon as you're just like, maybe it's you walk away and let it rest for the night. Maybe it's that you just like, if you're painting, for instance, you throw paint at it because you're like, I hate it. And then you look at it and you're like, that's all it needed. It's a little bit of like just letting go and letting it, like you said, become what it wanted to be. And the sooner you realize that, if that helps anybody out there, the sooner you realize that letting go is the best way. Actually, this has come up a couple times in the last few days. It's weird. But the sooner, just, it's beautiful. Yeah, you got to surrender. And the sooner you do, the easier it comes to life.
Okay. Dang, I'm learning, y'all. Y'all, this is church. We're in church. Church is in session, y'all. I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see. Anybody else got anything? Danny Baby in the back. I know you're a background character, but you got anything?
I'm not mic'd up at the moment, but I wanted to say, band, since we have known each other, which has been through millennia, which is so brilliant. And I think one of my fondest memories is when we worked at Comfort Dental, and we would do this little number, dun, 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 another one bites the dust. Anytime we got a patient out of the chair, that's what we would do, especially after we had to take impressions and stuff. And then we're back developing our x-rays, and now we're here. And I think one of the most fantastic things about it for me is just understanding that there's never been a place where we close a door on each other or a bridge wasn't accessible. It was just we've been a witness to each other's growth, but it all started the spark of me even knowing myself to be somewhat in the artist community was when we opened On Display together.
It's one of my favorite stories to tell.
You know, so tell me about. Let's talk about on display though.
Okay, so first of all, you guys know Danny, baby, and like you've just evolved so many times, but in the most beautiful, and still it's still like this beautiful line of you, you know. So I honor you, and I think you're wonderful. And we were in our 20s, right? Like we were youngins. Yeah, we were. Yeah, so it was when we were probably like 26. So we were young, and little chitlins, and and we opened in on display was the name of our art gallery in downtown Fort Collins, and we helped to support and raise awareness around the local art and artists, and we really wanted to create a space that was, you know, where the artists could get 100% of what they sold because they were doing all the work to create, and we just wanted to offer the space. And let me come. Let me shimmy on back. Shimmy on back. And so this is fun.
This is what we do.
I know this is a good day. And so we wanted to support artists always. I think that's always been our mission, in one form or another. I think, and it will always be. Like it's in our soul. Hence why we have soul belongings together. Soul travelers together. You know what I mean?
Suckers.
Yeah, not soul suckers.
That we're over here on this side.
I know, right?
But our on display days, though, I may have my mic on, but our on display days, I find that we just walked by it at one point and we were like, oh, the rent's only $500 a month for like this 200 square feet in Fort Collins. Like, downtown. You're never like, first of all, that's when Fort Collins was cool. And the reason I say is that there's a lot of art control from one establishment there. And so the diversity has been very much curated to a specific demographic that likes to gentrify. But hey, Fort Collins, if you want to hit us up and you want to see stuff like this, you know, anyway, you know, so we just coming into and being like, hey, we're going to do this. This is actually, we're going to create a space that we don't even really know what it is. Yeah. But we literally named it On Display for that reason. Yeah, exactly. And so, like, what was it like for you to just like sign up and just be along for the ride with me for that first like few, like what we were even doing? I think we were there for a year, weren't we? Mm-hmm. So I love it. I already wanted to support local artists. I think we're both artists in our own rights. And so, and we were I remember talking about it, and then that space was available. So it was almost like, we were like, it's a sign. Like it was meant to be because of the timing. There's no way we could have timed that any better. And the cost, $500 in downtown. And we didn't, I know. We did. But that's okay. That's what we do. Exactly. And we made it happen. And we got so many artists in there. So I think my experience of it was like, I was so just excited, and I was so I don't know, jazzed and ready to help the artist community. And I still love that. And I just thought I loved seeing the artists come in. And my favorite thing would be sitting in there. I'd be doodling or journaling or doing whatever I was doing, you know, hoping people would come in, and, you know, even like enticing people to come in. And my favorite thing was when something sold and I got to call the artist. I'm like, guess what? Guess what I just sold? Like, I think your mom, she sold like 5 things, like 5 furniture pieces. They were big pieces in one day. And I was like, oh my God, it was awesome. I think what was also really empowering to witness within the community too was just this willingness to like already do what we're doing right now. Yeah. Was just to come and hang out. Yeah. Like these little ways of like stimming. And I didn't even realize myself to be autistic. Right. At that point. But that's really, if you think about it, it's literally what we were doing then too, because we'd have like, it felt so fun. We'd be playing music, you know, dancing, creating space, you know, facilitating, creating events that like we were in essence, like ahead of our time, the pop-up shops, like that wasn't like, that's been going on, but like now it's like so trendy. Like we've been doing that, but in a really beautiful way, understanding that that's literally how art was going to get seen, is using these brick and mortar locations that were, not really bringing inhabitants to the art community, that we would come in and take over them like this for a couple days and then, have a whole event out of it. So,
and the diversity that we had with the artists, the different types of art that we saw come through. I mean, I remember one artist, I forget his name, but he would save, like, when you get a package and they have the like the paper, and you would normally throw that away. He would put art on any piece of anything that he could get a hold of, and he had so many pieces in the studio, and it was like some of the most, I feel like it was, you're so good with names.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know how that happened.
I met some people earlier and I don't know their names.
I feel like I saw it coming. Yeah.
Saw that stream of consciousness hit. So David Bischoff, if you're still out there, he was a little bit of an older man, and then his wife Kathy.
Yes.
And they had
I just remember the art, and like I knew it was a gentleman, but that's
and then his wife would help, and then she was like, "I'm an artist too," and then I couldn't believe that she created what she was creating.
Which art did she do?
She kind of had he had more of that like the upcycle-y vibes, and then hers was like a little bit more like drawing and a little bit more fine work.
Did she do like that? There was this really gorgeous, I think it was hers. Like it was a face like with flowers drifting away. Okay. See, I don't know how that.
Our brains are miracle workers.
They're pulling through for us right now. Some thick miracles happening.
We've been already on this, friend. Yeah. We've been doing this for a minute, and had I not had that experience alongside you, with you, building that, I don't think that I'd be able to thank myself enough for like allowing it to be part of my little subconscious for a while until I could get back to it.
Yeah, totally.
It's
always been, since we've done that, it's always playing on that like underground river inside all of us. It's like one of those things that just is like, it's like a foundational thing for us. We were built on top of the random shit that we did.
Exactly.
And it worked out well obviously we wanted it to last a lot longer than it did, but I think it was perfect. And it has. Well, because
like through us, still living vicariously through ourselves. Oh no, this is something I'll use in a second. So it goes to oh, we have this cute little guy right here. So I'm gonna mic up on this one. I have 3 mics right now. This one's for Danny. This one is for Daniel. And this one is for Danielle. So, okay, so I also, just within the realm of everything that you've gone on, that's gone on for you, friend, like you traveled the world for a second. And
you have a mic.
To know how that felt.
Oh man.
What was that like?
I wish you would have been there. Just saying that. You should have been there.
We're going to have that experience.
I know, we will.
We will.
But something I will forever do as often as I can, because it really, 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 it blows your mind out of your own physical experience. So it opens your creative mind. It opens your third eye. It opens your connection to spirit and God, or I think it does. Well, because here, I'm not telling anybody how to travel, but I love to travel in the way of like experiencing the culture and trying to get to know the people of the culture. And like, obviously the touristy things are touristy for a reason, because they're beautiful and you should experience that, because that's a huge part of culture too.
Yes, the culture says don't visit our state. And if I keep seeing my friends posting from Hawaii, if I keep seeing it,
what's going on in Hawaii?
A lot of the native folks there have been like, for a long time, it's just like really hard on their economy. And then after all of that big fire that happened, and then we're going back, but we're not sustaining.
We're not helping them.
We're not helping them, but going. So I just say, if the native folks want that, then that's what I want to honor and travel. So I just like, for my brain, and whatnot. But
Yeah.
your travels were different. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. And agreed. I think if you don't be intrusive, if you're going to go somewhere, go there to honor that culture and to honor that the experience that they're willing to share with you. Because if you talk to people, they will tell you some of the most fabulous things that you would never know otherwise. Like, that's where it opens your brain, because you're like, you eat these things because of what? Because of your belief. And it's just really amazing. People of the world are amazing. They're always, I won't say always, in my experience, everybody I came across was so hospitable and kind and so willing to share their stories, which was the most exciting part for me, is to hear the stories and, why and what does this word mean? And, like, why do people dress the way they do? Why do you eat what you do?
Right.
What's your experience with your culture, and what's your experience?
What's your work-life balance?
Yeah, exactly. Which is crazy different from what we're used to.
Absolutely.
Like insanely different.
I just want to say hi real quick. Take a seat. Have a good, if you feel like it. If you feel like chilling over here,
You're welcome to join us painting. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Aw. By the way, I love the zigzag that you put on the not Taco Bell, but this one.
Yeah.
That is like perfect.
It's giving that little stim in.
Yeah, exactly. It matches the design so well. I was watching you do it. I was like, that was a perfect stitch for that.
It's like the stitch I used to be sticking to because it helps with fraying.
Oh, nice.
But
and
continue
you hand
telling
cut
me.
all of these, right?
I did, like a maniac.
Wow. I love it. I forgot what we were talking about. Traveling. Okay. Yeah,
and so
traveling
coming into this new space after you've been out there and that work-life balance from here, can you talk about, like, what is it like going into these other these other countries, and then knowing that our state of mind, maybe we just experience like things in a much more heightened sense versus like other things that we don't. What was that like coming back, recognizing that our work-life balance is very different than most countries?
Out of control is what it is. And it's crazy because you almost can't escape it here, because in order to survive in any capacity, you almost have to have like an imbalance in the work life. And which is crazy. But what I think going and traveling did do is that it really opened my mind into like that slower pace of life and how absolutely important that is. One of the most amazing things that happened when we traveled was that Maddox was out of school for that year. And at the end of this year, so we did world schooling. So basically, I would just have him research certain things that he was into, and we would turn that into the curriculum for basic learning of any other subject.
In hindsight, you learned a ton too.
Oh my God, so much. And that was like my goal. I was like, and it's like, and that's what life is about, is learning. But so I had his meeting with his teachers this last year at the end of the school year, and they brought up his charts from kindergarten until 6th grade. We're like, in 4th grade, he really excelled. All of his numbers were like just soaring in 4th grade, which was the grade that we went. And I was like, he was in school a grand total of 2.5 months in 4th grade. And all of his testing was insanely. That's what school systems are made for, factory builder or factory. They were built from factory workers to create photo stamps of individuals to be in the imbalance of work life. School it's great, but it's not really built for.
I'd say where our education system is heading now, and I again don't like have like a whole political view, except that the more access to education we lose, obviously there's something like insanely wrong. It's kind of like when you're a young person living at home with a sibling, and maybe there was favoritism to one sibling versus another. So you grew up under the same roof but had totally different living experiences.
100%.
And people have that here in the States, obviously, all of the time, you know?
Exactly.
So,
but if we could make the education system, we don't have to go down this, it's a rabbit hole.
I like gopher holes.
It's like a deep. But if we just want to wrap it up on this, is that for education, the best thing we could do is get our kids more hands-on in communities. And to get them out of sit down and shut up for 8 hours a day.
That's not possible. Have you met me?
I know, exactly. Yeah. Same. It's not possible for anybody. The only kids it's possible for are the ones that are people pleasing because they've been fear-mongled into it, or because they're so shy they don't want to upset anybody, which I was that kid.
Right.
That doesn't mean I was actually learning anything. I was actually struggling and slowly dying inside. But I was too shy to like speak out and do anything about it.
Because a lot of it's so disciplinary, and then it's like, you set yourself up for bullying because the classrooms aren't really set up to receive another viewpoint.
Yeah. Well, and if we get our kids out of the classroom and into nature, that alone would set up their whole systems for receiving information better.
Exactly.
And kids, it's been proven, like kids learn by playing 5 times faster than by being told what to learn verbally.
Right.
Write it down. Those are great tactics for adults when you're like, you already know how to systematize things for yourself. But when you're a new learner and you're learning how to learn, the best thing to do is like make mistakes. And the school system is not set up to make mistakes because you learned it or you didn't. It's so black and white, and it's so.
And that leads me to a question which you're not done yet. You didn't know. You're like, we could wrap it up with this.
Yeah. Lies.
Why?
Lies.
Deceit. I feel like that could be our lies. Deceit. Wow. But in essence, as now you being a nurturer. You've always been a nurturer, but now you are in the hood of mother, and you have been for years. But even before that, I mean, we don't have to talk about that. That's just how you nurture community and how you were mothering and working with yourself. But really what I want to go into is, why is it so important for us to make space for each other? Like, why do we want to allow more room for ourselves and for the way that we exist alongside each other? Why do we want to make more room for that in community? Why is that important?
Well, I would say it's one of the most important things, because if you give space to other people to be who they are, you learn so much about yourself in the meantime.
Yeah.
And the more you learn about yourself, the more gentle and caring you can be to others in situations that would otherwise, like, if you're prone to be irritable when you're hungry, well, if you force yourself to be hungry more often, it's not going to affect you as much. But if you're, so in that same way, if you're allowing space for other people to be themselves, which, by the way, you don't need anybody's permission to be yourself. It's not you're not allowing anybody to do anything. You're allowing yourself to take a step back.
Exactly.
And not try and control every single thing, which is the most beautiful thing. Again, learning how to let go. I can't believe how many times this has come up. It's like, okay, I get it. Maybe I need to let go of some things. I'm trying. At the same time, it's like, if you learn to take a step back and just let life and let people and understand that nothing is personal. I mean, there's a rare occasion where something's intentionally intentional for you. But most of the time, people are just trying to figure out how to be the best person they can that day. Or don't have the energy to be the best person that day, so need a little bit of extra space.
Exactly. And then we can navigate each other a bit better. You know, like the whole like showing up at 100%. I never do that.
Yeah.
Because then what am I receiving? I don't have room to receive anything if I'm at 100%.
Yeah, you're taking up all the space. I love that. Actually.
You know?
That's a beautiful way to look
So I'm like, I might be at like, I would say I'm probably like at a good 55% today because I came to receive. I don't exist in community always to learn more about myself. I do it to learn more about, or to always be learning about others. It's like to learn more about myself because our personalities change, just like the more information we receive, it orders our steps differently and just how we navigate. And so giving ourselves that space, giving folks the opportunity to change and shift and become before our eyes instead of like, you've always been that one. Sorry, I really hit you there.
No, it's all
so sorry.
Actually, needed a stretch. I think we're good.
Or people that are like, oh, they've always been like that, and I'm like,
you can't say that about anybody.
You can't. You could go knock on that door, and I guarantee you, I'm not going to answer because I haven't been there for years.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're mystified by that because they didn't give me the space to grow because they didn't plant themselves in a pot to grow.
I love that. And with proper posture, even
I have to get it up there.
just saying.
Just up there.
But it's so true though, and that's the people that are trying to hold you to who you were in the past are the ones that are struggling to move forward from who they are.
Excellent. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
And even so, even our perspectives of those people are like, you be who you need to be, and if you want to come and reintroduce yourself, I'm the first one to shake your hand. I'm the first one to shake my hand every morning because I'm like, who do I feel like being today?
And how do I get to show up?
Yeah, and what happened yesterday that I can take into today that helps me to become better. And you know what? Secret is you're not better every day.
No.
But you also, if you give yourself the time to rest and recuperate, and give yourself the grace when you're not having a better day, then guess what? That 10x's the next time you show up. 10x's in such a beautiful way. Like, and it's not you're not in competition to be like this holier than thou. Like, there's no means to an end.
No,
it becomes becoming a better person, right?
Yeah.
There's just like
the constant becoming.
There's the constant becoming. And that's beautiful, perfect way to say it. And it should be an enjoyable ride.
Exactly.
Even on your bad days. There's so many bad days I can look back on and be like, laugh so loud and be like, I was such a brat that day.
Well, you see me in some of my if you wouldn't have been around to see this evolution, like picking me up from a King Supers. Oh no, that was the old Kmart.
That was the Kmart.
That was the Kmart in Foco.
Yeah.
Pick me up. I was completely obliterated, but I still wanted you to lay in the parking lot with me. And I thought it's like a core memory. How I remember that, I don't know what conscious remembered that. But you see me in just like every becoming. Well, my pain became something.
Yes.
Then that birthed something new. Yeah. And then the version of me that would have hung out with like things back then doesn't hang out with those things. But we just keep like realigning.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wouldn't even say it's like a realignment. We just keep meeting here in this becoming.
Well, I think what's beautiful about our friendship, I love it.
I love platonic intimacy. Let me just say that right now. Platonic intimacy.
I just made a song. Number 1 hits coming to you.
Coming at you live.
But the beautiful thing about our friendship is like we never hold each other to like who we were.
No.
And we are able to like just celebrate every stage that we've ever been in, which is so awesome.
Yeah.
Like even in your what you may deem as like your harder phases of life, I still look at those and I'm like, what a beautiful young person you were. Like what beautiful mistakes you were making and the perfect time that and same for me too. Like not like I mean, you know my fair share. I had my fair share of like tons of mistakes. And it's just one of those things where it's like it's almost endearing because we all have to go through our learnings, and what an honor it's been to be witness to some of your learnings and to have you witness some of mine.
Right.
It's truly an honor to go through that with people.
Hey, how are you feeling, friend?
What'd you paint? Can I see what you painted?
It's not done yet.
Oh, okay. We're going to get you on this mic here soon. Are you down with that?
You want
to hang out on
the
mic?
Here, you want to get interviewed?
I mean, it's
there we go. Let's bring in we got young Simba in the room. Let me move this. Let me take my set. This is Danielle.
Are you cool? You might talk too.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
And then right after, like we'll chat for a second, and then you two can come up here and you and Honor can chat for a minute. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
And then your mama's going to take over there.
Okay.
I love you all.
Mom, can you make my painting look good?
He goes, yo, Mom, you want to make my painting look good? Do you want this on still, Fred?
Yeah.
Okay. We doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Okay.
I might step outside for a second.
Yeah. That sounds good to me. We're just chilling so hard. This is literally amazing. This is what I wanted. I needed low.
Here, hold this real quick.
I got you, baby. Yeah, you want to get your look out. Got to get your look right. I feel you. You're like, why would I want an apron on?
Here,
Yeah,
if you can step on that.
Yeah.
Also, this haircut, we got some good hair going on.
For real.
You know?
Wait, don't move. Don't wiggle your tush.
Yeah, we get in love over there.
Yeah, we're getting some love.
Okay.
Our friend Samantha said she's coming.
Okay. Yay. We got things happening. We got it happening. This is wonderful.
It is.
All right. So how are we feeling? You want to give us your info, your name, whatever you feel like. You know, we're not going to do that last name thing. So that's what I'm saying. All right, Maddox. So talk to me, friend. Talk to me.
So, obviously, my name is Maddox, and I don't know my mom.
Wherever that red light is, you'll see it on any of these cameras.
Yeah, I see it. It's just death calling my mom because I hate her recording me.
That's what happens when we're proud, you know. One day when you're proud of your mom for being cute and old, then you record her, she's going to smack you for it.
Yeah, but then why can't I smack you?
Oh.
I'm joking.
Oh, no. No, we don't hit. I mean, we have. All right. Okay, friends. So talk to me. What have you been up to today?
Nothing. Just craving sushi. We got
Craving sushi?
I didn't even eat half of it.
Okay, but what kind did you get? Why was it gross? Was it gross? Was it you just lost it?
It was great. It's just I've been craving it like a lot.
And then you got it and you were like, oh, yeah.
I was satisfied after my one sushi roll.
I like it. Okay, what sushi is your favorite though? So I don't even know at your age that I knew sushi existed, to be honest.
Honestly, I don't know what sushi. I don't know what.
It's just delicious little cubes of circular amazement.
Yes. Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay, so what else is what is another palate thing for you? Because I have a lot of food sensitivity in the essence of like, I have a little mic here so you can just hold that right up to you, baby. No, you good. I have a lot of like food things. Like I think that food tastes funny sometimes, or I could love it for a while and then absolutely hate it. So what is a food to you that's a constant that like you can handle, that you'll always eat?
Oh, I can handle anything.
You lucky?
Yeah, I can handle anything. Like you give me a cookie from the dumpster.
I mean, I won't give you a dumpster cookie. I'll get you good cookies.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, friend. Now, is there any fun, exciting things coming up, or any dreams, aspirations, things that you're working to in goal land for yourself?
See, I could.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. See, mine is like. I was basically looking at like trips to Japan. Damn, they're expensive though.
Trips to Japan?
Yeah,
okay, what inspires you in Japan? I want to understand what trips to.
You hold the mic more direct and closer. It's
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, so Japan. What inspires you about Japan, honey?
It's just I want to have the ramen and sushi, of course.
Okay.
Food. And like how futuristic they are. I want to.
Is it like their style in essence of like clothes or games or?
Yeah.
Okay. What's like a style that you like of theirs?
I like that they have like robots there and whatnot.
Okay. Now, for style, being someone that I can tell that you are suave, you got some style about you.
Yes.
What's something about their style, like their clothing essence that you would look into?
Oh, their clothing.
I need to know, baby.
Oh, their clothing.
Give me that clothing.
At like school, they got like. I actually don't know what they dress up as. I thought everybody when I was like 5 years old, I thought they would be like. I thought everybody in the whole world would just be like, oh, America, America, America.
The America wear. So you're not a fan of the America wear? Not
I
really,
am a fan of American wear. Freedom for all, baby. Freedom for all.
Okay, so if there was a style in Japan that you were wearing, what would it look like right now? I want to know that.
Probably like a glimpse of like comic books of like anime or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you do be liking anime stuff too? Because I'm not an anime watcher, but I have a lot of friends that are.
Yeah. What if you're gonna watch anime?
Yeah. Tell me.
For
Recommend.
starter, I would do One Piece.
One Piece?
One Piece as a starter.
Okay.
Trust me.
Now tell me why. Except trust me. Just watch it, Daniel.
Yeah, just watch it.
Okay.
The one of the reasons are because it is a little bit graphic.
Okay.
We can say it's a little bit graphic.
So trigger warning is what you're telling me.
Trigger warning.
Okay.
No, not trigger warning. More like it's more like a I'm trying to think of the word.
It's more of like I don't know if that helps. Sometimes when I do
like
that,
graphic, curvy. Yeah. Curvy,
oh, okay,
curvy.
like stroby, a lot of movement, not like
no.
Okay.
Curvy,
like Danny. Listen, he's literally telling. Oh wait, what are your pronouns, friend?
My pronouns, he, him.
Okay, perfect. And you just address me with kindness. That's all I expect. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm honoring you.
Yes.
Okay, and that feels most comfortable. Perfect. Okay, continue. So wavy.
What? No, curvy. Curvy.
Something I'm lacking.
Yes. It's curvy. Like if you see the show, you're gonna be like, "Damn, she's hot" or something like that. Yeah.
She'd be cute, huh?
Yeah, you
gotta-
see like melons or something. Melons, trust me, melons.
Cantaloupes. How about that?
Let me tell you a story about.
I like stories. Tell me. I'm gonna keep stimming. You can stim if you want to. You can walk around.
Well,
whatever helps.
Well, let me tell you a story about
stories.
My mom's work trip.
You're getting outed. We're all gonna find out live.
You all are gonna find out. So when me and my mom arrived, we were like, oh look, they have a barbershop and a restaurant. Wow.
A barbershop and a restaurant?
Yeah, we're like,
sounds
wow.
delicious.
Yeah, it was great. The burgers were
okay.
On point.
Superb.
And the barbershop, we've never been, so we're always like, is it gonna be good or not? So we were seeing the F1 movie later. I wanted to look fresh.
You had to get fresh to death, I know.
Yeah, you can see my hair, obviously. You can see my hair.
I can see it. It's inspiring me too.
Yes. My hair is now a bowl cut instead of my parted hair.
Do you like your part?
I love parts. I love parted.
So is yours natural in the middle? Because mine's not really. I had to train it. Because I have cowlicks everywhere.
Yeah, me too. But it's just all you gotta do is you just gotta
keep doing it.
Yeah.
It's a good look for you, friend.
And my hair was down below my ears.
Mm-hmm. Then you discovered this is what you wanted to look like.
I showed her a picture. I showed her a picture of my my hair as like back in the day. It was good. It was stylish.
Okay.
And
she made it work for you today. Yeah. Or when did you get your haircut?
I got my haircut. Mother. When did I get my haircut? No, I'm talking about like what day? How many days ago?
In every program, but it's my program. No, Thursday.
Yeah. It's like 2 days ago.
Okay, so it's got a good shape to it already. Still movement.
Yes, but
I like it.
Yeah, she made me look like a troll with the hair tie on top. She made me look like a troll. And I was like, is this part of the haircut? She said, yeah. And she did the only part that she like made it like The only part that she like took her time on was the side of my head, the side of my heads and whatnot. Well, the side of my head, or I don't know what to call
I don't know if you have a couple.
Yes.
Your side head,
Yes,
your fade.
she
got your fade right.
My fade.
There we go.
Yeah, my
we
fade.
we found the word.
Well, my fade,
and fade, correct.
And then the top part. Oh, that was rough.
Yeah,
it was rough.
It's hard to like give people permission to like cut length off of my hair because I'm so finicky about how it lays.
Yeah.
I mean, you knew I didn't even have hair about a year ago. I haven't cut it really for a year. I'm terrified to get it cut for that reason because I know
Yes, bowl cut. You don't want a bowl cut, trust me.
I don't want a bowl cut? You don't think that'd look edgy on me for Japan? What if it became trending in Japan? Would you do it?
No, I would not. If it's coming from Japan, Greek, or something,
okay,
I don't care.
I like it.
If
you be liking Greece things too?
Greek
works. Okay.
Zeus. And also, I feel really bad for the fishermen in the Bible.
Okay, talk to me about the fishermen in the Bible. Why do we feel bad for them?
When they were sick, they would be like, sorry, Jesus, we can't be fishing. We can't be fishing, we're sick. And then Jesus, out of nowhere, says, you're healed, come on, get up. Come on, boys, we're healed, come on, let's go. We'll be there in 10 minutes. They didn't have any days off, sadly.
No, they didn't.
No days off.
I don't like a work life like that. I need some days off or a day to like just be my complete authentic self.
The only time they get off is when they're kissing their fish.
They be kissing fish?
Yes, they be kissing fish.
They're like,
yeah, they be kissing their fish to celebrate the great catches they get.
They have to, you know?
Yeah.
They got to. Do you need to check on your... Okay, so you're painting something right now, and I want to know what it is.
Yeah.
What is it?
You're
going to show us in a bit when
I
you're
will
done?
show you. I just need like a little bit tiny more touches.
Okay, a few more touches. I don't want to take that from you. Okay.
Yeah.
Mom, you take your time.
Would you like to take control? I gotta do my painting.
Or we can have Marina. You can send whoever wants to come and chat for a bit. If they want to. Anybody want to sit in on a convo? I'm going to turn this off. Okay. Then we're just going to kind of like mic down then. Okay. Does that sound good? So we can all just visit and not have to, or I can just talk to myself and mumble.
You can talk to yourself as well.
That's not hard for me to do. That is not hard. Do you want to come and chat over here with me, friend? That's up to you. Oh, okay, he's gonna finish this in 2 minutes.
Yeah, like 2 minutes.
Okay. You can come and chat with me over here, Brian. Yeah, that'll be your mic right there. Because I want to learn a little bit more about you. I'm going to bring one of your cups over here. Is that okay if I grab one?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really liking this little one. I'm going to bring you two of these just so that you can talk about them. Because I want to... Bam. There you go. All right, Brian. Now, I want to... First of all, thank you for being here today. Is it okay if I give you a hug?
My pleasure.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so since we're in the mind of creatives and all of that you are doing in the community, creating space for folks to, feel comfortable and everything around, just in the knowledge of autism and the spaces that we need to take up. I really love this work that you're doing around this. Now, talk to me about your mugs and the importance of why we don't use the R word.
The R word. Yeah, the R word is just as much a hateful word as the racial slurs, including the N word. Treat it as such and don't use it. The R word is a boo-boo word, dehumanizes people like us with autism, Asperger's, and neurodivergent individuals.
I really appreciate that, friend. I do have a mic, so that's all you, honey. So I really this is so important, and I'm really grateful for what you are doing with, bringing more awareness to how harmful words are, especially to folks like us that are just working so hard to, maintain our energy in the whole realm of, like the normal society, if you will. And so just bringing this awareness is beautiful. Was there ever a time that you felt that you were in a space that you didn't feel empowered or that you didn't feel like you could be yourself?
Yeah. And
what is it?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but when I was a student I'm a student at Metro State College of Denver. I'm a entrepreneurship minor and media productions major.
Yeah, you are, friend.
And there are times in the past when I had outbursts in class, and people didn't understand my autism.
So what is an outburst to you now?
When being put on the spot, being asked questions, and oh my God.
Yeah. Okay, I apologize. I just needed to know what an outburst looked like, because to us, they're not outbursts. It's like us regulating ourselves. But then people would see it as a wrong thing. I was a detention kid. I was in detention a lot because I outbursted a lot. I did a lot of vocal stimming, as you can always tell. So when you had to be put in a position where you were called out for outbursting, what was like the repercussion for being out loud? When you were younger?
Being put on suspension.
Yeah. I'm sorry, friend.
Hey.
And now here you are. So you had to be put on suspension. Did you go to a school that facilitated any special care or need?
I was talking, don't know.
Yeah, you didn't. You weren't supported in your school, really.
Yeah,
there wasn't a big support for you.
I went all my life, when I was in my entire childhood, and my teen years, I was in special needs classes.
Okay.
Though my senior year of high school, I had to break out of special needs and go to more advanced classes so that I can be able to graduate with a diploma.
Okay.
High school diploma, which I did in 1999.
Yeah, you did, honey. You did that.
Yeah.
And you stay educating yourself. You just stay learning even though you got a diploma, right? You just stay encouraging yourself learning. Okay. Oh, yeah, go for it, friend. You can try it on if you want to. Yeah. Okay, so I'm sorry, is there new things that you're learning now that are just like invigorating your spirit and you're excited about, friend?
Yeah, and when I did the same kind of thing back in Colorado Springs, my hometown, when I was going to Pikes Peak Community College.
Okay.
And I was walking up and down Tejon Street.
Okay.
I was selling my writing pieces.
Your writing pieces? Okay.
Like erotic literature.
Okay.
Social commentary, everything.
Okay.
Yeah. My usual spiel was selling these to raise funds for school supplies to get through the semester at Pikes Peak State Community College, which is now Pikes Peak State College.
Okay.
And I got some fans, but the rest of the time I was walking up to people. I was walking up to people, and I would talk to them, and they would say, "No, thank you. Not interested. I think I'll pass." And one thing about my autism and Asperger's and everything, and me selling stuff, I hate rejection.
It's a tough one, isn't it? Rejection's tough for us. It's kind of deeply rooted in a societal way, though, too, outside of just our autism. It's just our energy, because we accept folks for, we have a lot of acceptance. So when we are facing non-acceptance. It's just like so outside of our character and our energy. How do you work through, as a beautiful person of intentionality within your Asperger's, how do you work through rejection on the spot? What does that look like for you?
Feels like I'm never going to be able to be successful in whatever I'm doing.
That's how it feels, friend?
And it was in the past when I had to do this every day to help bring in would take whatever money I made and bring it home to my dad, Ivan, to save it up for me.
Yeah. It's so beautiful to hear from your vernacular, because I think a lot of times we think that autistic folks are people, in their neuro spicy ways that, I think that they just feel, because our spirits are very energetic and we're just very, kind, that we just always exist there. And sometimes our energy gets really low when we've given everything to the world. What do you do to give back to yourself at the end of the day? At the end of your busy day, how do you take care of Brian? How do you do that?
What do you mean?
Just like in your energy, like after maybe facing some rejection or learning or just like having a difficult day, how do you take care of yourself at the end of that day?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm-mm.
Is there like someone that you talk to that makes you feel better, or like an art, like doing your art and working on your missions here and your business?
Yep, working on my business. Yeah.
Okay, that does help. It helps us center us, right? Because it's like something that gives us a lot of gratification, because we put in the work and we made it. Like, you created these. Created these.
Yep.
That's really amazing.
Inhale good shit. Exhale bullshit. One of the mugs I'm selling.
I love this. And can we find this online? Can we purchase these things online, or is it more in person?
It's more in person for right now, because I'm currently rebuilding my website.
Okay.
Primacia Creations. I'm currently rebuilding my website and working on building my Etsy store.
Okay.
But you can sign up for my email list.
Okay. And can you spell that out for us, just so that we know where to find you? Your email? What is your email? In case they can't find, or in case they haven't signed up, what is an email they can reach out to you on?
PrimaciaCreations@gmail.com.
All right, friend. Thank you. And also, I want to know, are you still going to be bringing in some models potentially and working on your clothes? I want to hear a little bit of that real quick.
Definitely. I'm currently casting models who are mentally and physically challenged, and some who are not mentally and who are non-disabled but understand people with disabilities.
Right. Okay.
Like a wheelchair,
okay,
Down syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
All disabled models, including those that are models that are non-disabled, so that we can showcase them in my latest fashions, eco-friendly fashions, and show them on the runway.
Okay, now tell me, what do you specialize making the most? What's your favorite thing to create for models and for yourself?
Like eco-friendly fashions, creating cool, unique fashions like exercise swimwear, the super skirt with a built-in pair of shorts underneath the mini skirt.
Heck yeah. Okay.
And it's all made out of Okeotech recycled polyester and bamboo hemp stretch terry that's good and comfortable on the skin, especially those who have sensory issues. To synthetic fabrics and stuff that irritate our skin.
You're so right, because we don't think of that. We do have different sensitivities, or even like, I don't like certain textures because I have a lot of what do we call that? Sensory issues just in general. So,
or the certain kind of soaps that I wash my ass with, because we don't have all of us don't have a non-filtered shower head, a shower water filtering thingy, And we buy our
Right.
soaps at the grocery store,
And
and
that's-
those soaps and that water combined together,
Mhm.
they strip the skin of our natural moistures.
They do.
Making us want to have that itchy feeling
Yeah.
all over, making us have ants in the pants legs.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's why I created the Fuck Yeah soap.
I love it.
I'll be right back.
Go get it. We need it. We need to hear more about this soap. It's an essential. Okay. This is good to know.
Yeah.
And it's okay that I'm sewing at the same time,
Go
right?
ahead.
Okay.
As long as we get good audio of us talking.
I think we got it. Matt's been taking real good care of us. man.
Yeah.
Thank you
Matt.
for letting me put my hand on your shoulder because sometimes it just regrounds me. Thank you. I really
Hey.
appreciate it.
This is the Fuck Yeah soap. It's got vegetable glycerin and all 4 melt and pour soap bases, which is the anti-activated charcoal, oatmeal, tea tree oil,
Mm-hmm.
and triple butter soap bases with glycerin. And
Okay.
I've added extra glycerin so that it attracts moisture from the air and onto our skin.
Mm-hmm.
And with those triple butter and oatmeal helps calm our skin even more.
Okay. And you're not wrong about this because I have to have specific soaps myself. So I'm gonna have to get some soap from you, friend.
Yeah, and to make sure this soap works with all kinds of shower water,
Okay.
filtered and non-filtered.
Okay.
I've used citric acid solution, which is citric acid and distilled water,
Okay.
and calendula oil to make sure this soap works with all kinds of shower water.
Okay.
Where we don't come out feeling all
Itchy and like completely dried out and stripped of like some of the natural element that we need, you know? You're like replenishing the skin at the same time that you are washing your booty.
Yeah, and to make sure it's got good lather.
See, that's what I need.
We got the sugar solution.
Okay.
The sugar solution.
Mm-hmm.
The castor oil to create some rich, bubbly lather.
I'm loving this. I like to get a good lather. I'm usually the only person that works myself into the lather that I do, so I'm glad that the soap can do it for me now.
Yeah, yeah, and the tea tree oil and the activated charcoal removes all kinds of funky odor, including those in the 4 key areas: armpits, butt crack, crotch, and feet.
This is a good thing to know because those be the areas. And if you only have moment for a teeny little moment of bathing, you want to hit those 4 spots, okay?
Yeah.
This is great, friend. Okay, so where can we find you outside again? When is your next day vending out on Santa Fe or in the art district?
You can find me next month in the Santa Fe Art District.
Okay.
I'll be looking like a stadium vendor. Stadium vendor, hawking all the good stuff.
Okay, friend. And what is the Santa Fe Art Walk? Do we know?
Yeah,
Can you tell me?
It's a art walk that happens the first Friday of every month in the Santa Fe Art District on Santa Fe Street, on Santa Fe Drive between West 6th Avenue and
really good directions.
West 11th Avenue, where Denver Art Society and Denver Open Media used to be.
Oh yeah, Denver Open Media. Did you know years and years ago I actually volunteered there?
Really?
Yeah. I was like the little rental person. And then I started learning how to set up stuff, but then I moved. So yeah, about 15 years ago.
15 years. What year was this?
Gosh, I want to say like 2008, 9?
Yeah, I was living in Colorado Springs at the time. I moved to Denver in September 2011.
Okay.
and I became a member of DOM in that same year, 2011.
Okay. Did you do a lot of work over there?
Yeah, did a lot of work. Did shows with like Newsview Broncos Country.
Okay. And then it moved. I know that it's been out of commission for a while.
Yeah,
and
we became Denver Community Media.
Exactly. Yep.
And we moved right here into the same building we're sharing with Rocky Mountain PBS and Kuvo and Emily Griffith.
Oh yeah, because they come in here too. And then we have the Drop 104.7 is in here. We got some really amazing radio stations, community-led radio stations here that I just absolutely love.
And I'm working on building a cool podcast.
Okay.
Where it's two disabled models.
Okay.
Two non-disabled models, and myself as the moderator.
Okay.
And it's the Fierce and Fearless podcast.
The Fierce and Fearless. I love it.
Fierce and Fearless podcast.
Okay. And what's gonna be the topic? The things that you aren't gonna be fearing anymore?
Yeah, and how society treats the disabled folks.
Right. Okay, I love this. We need more language around this so we can do better.
And what future does the disability community have in the world of media, especially with the fact that that nobody watches television anymore. They just stream. The public just streams TV shows and movies nowadays.
It really is just that. I remember like when I was a kid and I'd have to like wait for the program to come out, right? So we would read the little Reader's Digest, or the newspaper would tell us what was going to be playing on like the 4 channels that we had out in the boonies. And so to be at the stream of media and all this information that's coming, it's just wild. So that's why I love, Denver Community Media, PBS, and all of these opportunities that we get within community media.
And speaking of which, did you hear the news about what happened? That Rocky Mountain PBS and Colorado Public Radio is about to be stripped from funding that's from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
I did not realize all of that had gone on. Not to say that I haven't educated myself on it. I just didn't know the entire amount or what has all been decided on for funding to keep things like this going on. But I'm really glad that Can you give me a little bit more detail on what it's like?
The Trump administration the House, as suggested by the Trump administration. The House voted yes on stripping $9 billion in funds.
Okay, I thought it was something crazy like that,
including the $1 billion allocated to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Right, that's what I thought. I knew it was in a billion number of some sort.
Yeah. The House voted. Then the House voted yes, and Trump signed it.
Wow. Okay.
That happened this week before today.
Okay.
Oh man.
And so that's why it's so important to be supporting our local
media.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that where you get a lot of your love? Is that or where you like to watch mostly?
That's where I like to watch mostly. And a place like this, Denver Community Media and Rocky Mountain PBS, being more welcome to the people in the disability community.
Absolutely.
A place for us to create media content, create all kinds of content that we might not get anyplace else.
Right. And I'm so excited that you are here to remind us of the importance of public media, because I know that you being in here, and obviously we have our homie in the back. That's who set you all up and has been bringing a lot of light to me in the importance of media. And that disappearing would be a great travesty to community. This is where I receive a lot of my joy. This is where I'm able to be in essence always myself. And it just rallying to continue bringing awareness that they exist, and the fact that you want to make a podcast, the fact that you're here today on a Saturday joining us and that we're live in the studio is just bringing a lot of awareness and opening up the abilities, for these programs and these networks that you want to bring in and models and design and everything. You're doing a great job, friend.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We got this, baby.
Yeah. It's time we put the disabled community in the spotlight.
Absolutely.
It's time we inspire and empower.
Exactly. And educate one another. I think a big portion of that too is remembering that we need to educate one another. We need to speak to our neighbors. We need to speak to our community members, and make sure that we are in alignment to continue rallying to make these things happen and get funding for them. Because the more that we disappear from that, the more that we zoom out with the entire world's problems, we're not really focusing within ourselves and the community ability we have to co-regulate and create together and keep these things, working and functioning and benefiting us so that we can spotlight the folks that are the most deserving to be spotlighted.
That's right.
Yeah, we're doing it. Thank you for chatting with me, friend.
My pleasure.
We did that. We did that. All right. I'm just going to say hi to a couple more folks. Thank you, friend.
My pleasure.
You're welcome. Come on over here. You finished it. We're going to talk about this. Look how beautiful this is, friend. Oh my God.
I finished it.
Look at this piece we got, y'all.
Yes, I have finished it.
I am proud of you. Now, what inspired? Why did you have to do these colors?
Well,
why did you have to do it so beautifully? How come you're an artist?
Well, this is the best. This is the best.
It needs to stay up.
Yes.
I don't know how we're going to accomplish it. We'll cover this face.
Yes. All right.
Covering the face. Okay.
See, that's actually the best thing I have done.
Really?
That's the best drawing I've done.
Really?
Yeah, that's the best drawing.
So you just came into this space, you took up the space, and you created from your hot space.
Yes, I did.
I like it. Okay. Okay, now what else are you going to create? Besides painting, what is something else that you want to keep working on and advancing in?
Am I able to sketch on a jean jacket?
I don't have anything that would be workable for drawing on right now, but I definitely will get you something next time. I'm sorry, friend.
It's fine. I could sew something onto kind of draw. Just sew.
Sew it?
Yeah.
Well, I might sign you up for that on another episode. I love you. And this is my stimming tool today, and I really want to share. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's so hard. You're doing great, friend. So you've been sewing? Is that something you're rallying
at
in?
my school, Montessori.
Oh yeah.
We would be able to sew and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was really cool. And my ADHD brain was just
You have ADHD too?
I have a lot of ADHD. Yeah. As soon as you talk about it, it kicks in.
Oh, okay. I'm so glad.
Yes.
I like being not alone.
Yes.
Okay, now how did you find out about your ADHD as a young person? What was that journey like for you and your mom?
Oh gosh. I don't feel bad for the people that have ADHD. Feel bad for the people that are around the people that age.
I do be apologizing to the folks around me.
Yeah, because we do not shut up.
I'm telling you, if I'm not vocally stimming out loud, I'm doing it in my head.
Yes.
But we can literally have multiple voices happening at one time, and I can respond to all of them as well.
Yeah.
That's the brilliance of it. In essence, we are all many. Do you feel like you're one solid person, or do you think you have many different versions of yourself that you're constantly talking to or regulating within yourself?
See, I have many different things of myself.
Okay.
I have tired me,
Tired me,
thinking me,
and they just behave a little differently than
and
regularly.
emotional me.
Okay.
Sleepy me is a lot bigger than thinking me. Thinking me only gets used of when he's cooking.
Okay.
And sleepy whatchamacallit? Sleepy me puts thinking me in a potato gun and shoots him across my mind. Cannot take control.
That's why I literally say I'm lopping my head off and punting it.
Yes.
You know? Because I just don't want to. Just let me be.
Yes.
I get it.
And then every time somebody's talking, I try not to sleep.
Try not to snooze fest it.
Yeah.
Do you get tired from the sound of your own voice?
Yes.
So do I. I'm like, somebody else take over. Like, if you see me unraveling and I'm talking a lot, it's probably because you're supposed to take over.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We can all agree on that.
Now, as a student within a school, after somebody that went and did some world learning, how do you feel about our school systems operating in alignment with our neurodivergence? As a young Simba, tell me, is it working for you?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's no shame in knowing that type of learning, even though it's legal that you have to be there, maybe doesn't work. So after you've been overstimulated all day at school or understimulated, what do you do when you go home to like refresh your brain since it was stagnant for a moment?
I would say probably just my mom says like doing chores, but I think that's not the case.
She says that's not the case. That wouldn't help. I would say, like, as long as I have some music, I'm telling you what, if I got some music to stim my soul to, I'm going to be all right. And more often than not, I got to put the headphones in, you know, put them little bitties in and just rock my little somatic self, heal it and grounding, you know?
Yes.
Do you like dancing? Are you more of like a stimmer in the essence of like running around, fidgeting with something?
I'm more of like a think of something and then forget about it and then try to do it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I want to make a cheeseburger. You forgot it? That sucks.
Oh my gosh. I'm a big fan of finding my food in the microwave after I heated it 2 days prior.
Yes. It's actually I don't know why, but y'all might say that it's gross. I say it's delicious.
What is it?
So basically, my mom I forgot about my coffee in the microwave. It was cold.
And it was delicious still?
It was still delicious. Coffee is coffee.
Well,
I put like 3 cups of freaking creamer in there, bro.
See, you like the sweetness. I think that sometimes like coffee for me is when I was young, I didn't ever have coffee, and then the older I've gotten, it just makes me want to take a nap.
Yeah.
It's not really igniting me, so that let me know that the neurodivergence is really amazing.
Yeah.
It
always kicks in at the wrong time.
You know, right before you're like, oh, I'm drifting off to sleep, and now 13 hours later, I'm still staring at the ceiling with my thoughts.
Yeah, and then I'm about to, like, last night, or, like, other night, I don't know, but, some other night, I was about to fall asleep, and then out of nowhere, I just get hit with the, where's my birth certificate?
Mom? Where's my birth certificate?
Mother.
I don't know where mine is.
Me too.
I really don't. I guess we're going to need that someday probably, huh? You want to buy a car? Do you need a birth certificate?
I think I need your driver's license, but...
Shit. Guess we should have those things.
Yeah,
you gotta get those. Now, how do you feel about, like, do you want to, like, circle around and say hi to everyone at the table?
See, I'm not social.
You're not social? Okay, you don't have to do that, but be really careful because that is a whole ass blade.
Yeah, I know.
I love you. I'm so scared.
I know.
You can run with the scissors, though.
Yay.
You don't have to be social. Okay. It's just like want to see. You're not in your host mode. You're just we do acting. We're not hosting yet.
I'm in comedy mode right now.
You're in your comedic relief. Yes. I'm so glad I have the relief here right now.
Yes, I like talking into a mic.
Isn't it fun? It's definitely.
Are people like watching this right now?
They love it.
There
might be. Because we are on YouTube right now, but this is also so we can have it for later. So you'll get to see all of this. Like it'll all stay up.
Oh wait, hold up, Mom! Can I look it up?
He wants to see himself live.
Oh, let's see myself live.
Here, I'll show you. I got it. I got you.
Oh, thank you.
We got this. Look at. We're gonna go right here. We're gonna go into our YouTube setting, which is somewhere in here. Let me find it.
I think I saw it.
Oh, you saw it in my vanity?
Yeah, I saw it. No, it's DoorDash.
That was I have all kinds of.
Yes.
That's when I used to DoorDash, because I didn't know if I could ever be a creative.
Yes.
And I would think I would have it up in my vanity. Let me pull it up. YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube too.
Okay. It's under the buzz. I forgot. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go, I'll pass. And we're going to go Denver Community. Look at. There's that in my vanity.
Hey.
Here we are. It's happening. We did a good job, friend. Now you can view that anytime you want.
Oh, that's cool.
Right. And then this is stuff that you can learn. So this is what Brian and I were just talking about, how this used to be open media, and now we are Denver Community Media. And I was volunteering like 15 years ago for them. And this is just a place that I felt really safe to discover if I had the ability to be on a microphone.
Yes.
So it's feeling like you're discovering that pretty good today.
Yes.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, what else are you all doing today since you had your little media time?
I don't know. I might bug my aunt to play pool with.
Okay, are we talking about Amanda, your auntie?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't seen her in a while. If you're watching, I love you. Hi, auntie.
I was kidnapped, so I'm joking.
I was adult napped.
Yeah, I was adult napped. I'm a full-grown man.
And another parallel already.
I mean, fair.
I've
always thought when I was like, I'm still thinking about this now, but like, what if when you were born, you boss around your parent and you're like the parent in the family, but yet when you grow into an adult, you go to school and you go to school, and so basically grown-ups do the same thing as what kids do, and then what kids
we do have opposites.
I was just thinking about that, and I was like, I wish that was the deal here, because I've been wanting a job. I want the money, so
you want money. Okay, I like this though. You like that drive. So that's why you're getting into your acting career, your sewing career, your design career.
The only thing why I'm doing all this stuff is for the money.
Okay, so there's not. You don't have to be sorry. There's nothing wrong. Let me call up your agent.
Yay, mother! Pull out mom over here.
We got a momager, but you have an agent.
She is my momager.
You are the momager, but what about an agent though?
She's the momager. Yeah.
We be learning over here.
But yet the momager yells at me all the time like a real mom.
That's a good thing.
I don't like it.
You know what? I didn't like when my mom yelled at me, and I still don't. So I don't know if that's going to improve. But I would have loved to have like a mom's like yours.
Yes.
Firmly speak to me, because I don't know that I've ever heard your mom scream unless she was at a concert.
That's good. Concerts, you can't hear her. Well,
we were just talking about our disciplinary action.
Yes.
Just like when we raise our voices, because I was saying that my mom, she was cute, and I was saying that you as a mother, I would love to get yelled at by you.
Sorry.
But okay. Okay.
I don't know, because sometimes the mom be momming.
The mom be momming.
The mom had the.
We just finished it.
Yay!
Oh wait, let me cut off these other threads. I forgot. Pow! All right, Maddox. So I'm gonna bring someone else up to this mic. Is that okay to say farewell for now? Farewell. May I hug you?
Yes.
Thank you.
I still got to do that interview with.
Yeah, you do. You got to do one with honor here in a minute. I'm gonna have you take this beautiful painting.
Yes, I will.
Look at
sell
this
it.
brilliance, because it's about the money with you.
And also, whoa.
What is this? What's the price? I can hold this for you, so I can, so you can talk.
If you can zoom in, the guy behind.
I don't know where he's at. We want to zoom in on this. We got to get this. It's about the money.
It's about the money. About the money, guys.
We're going to Japan.
Yes. I just want to say something.
He's going to switch a camera, I think, here real quick. We're just going to keep holding it out. We got this.
We should be there.
He's getting it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, look at that. Okay, now tell us.
So if the
where's
guy
this
who
camera?
owns,
it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the guy who owns Nike, you can see that we have the Nike symbol. It is waiting for you.
Come on. Come and swoosh us
Buy
away
it.
from our worries and purchase this right now.
Buy it. All right, thank you. Goodbye.
I love you, friend.
Yes.
Thanks for coming.
I didn't teach you.
Yes, you did.
Well, you may not have directly, but hi, friend. How are you?
Oh,
good
look
to
at that.
see
That's
you.
cool.
Thank you. My friend made it. So good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Oh my gosh. Are you having an okay time painting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the surrealist technique.
I like your
and
interview.
Okay.
Let's see what shapes I can find that like the clouds here.
Okay. Oh, yay. Do you ever think you'll want to be on the mic at all today?
Yeah, I like to try.
Okay. Whenever you feel comfortable,
Oh, sure.
you can
Do I
come
have
up
to
and chat
sign
with me.
any, like release or anything? Or
Technically, upon coming into the building, you're already being recorded.
Oh.
It's kind of like signs that they put around.
Oh, I see.
But you did, if we can use last times.
Oh, yeah.
So
of
then I
course.
can post your interview
Oh, yeah,
if you're
sure.
fine with that. Okay. I also need to hug you. Oh my God.
I've seen you a couple times. but, like,
Yes.
nice to finally meet you.
Yeah, it's so nice to like finally sit in this moment. Yeah. This is wonderful, friend. Thanks for coming through. Why don't we give you all, do you want to sit and chat for a second? We could just put mics on or however you want, and then we'll do an interview here in just a few minutes.
sure,
Are you okay with that,
yeah,
friend?
of course.
That way it gives you some more time to paint.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to let these hoes have the mic. I'm sorry, I only say hoes to people I love. We're in love. Is that gaslighting enough for you? Uh-oh. Shouldn't have introduced me. You're in for it. Yeah, you all can just sit in front of me because I don't want to. Yeah, talk, fam. I love you.
Yo.
Yeah, absolutely. You can sit right here. No, you're good, baby.
Do
Do you want this one, friend?
Yeah, let me just take this one.
Thank you. I would prefer to just remain that way for a little bit longer.
But I was doing good this break.
Yeah.
Stemmings portions.
100%.
You are. I mean, I could put it on.
No, it's okay. You good.
What, baby?
Denver Community.
His pants are sick though.
Thank you, bro.
It's giving Tyler the Creator.
Is it?
Yeah. I'm like him.
What's good?
Yo, where's our camera? Oh, right here.
This is so dope. Also, I see someone over here I haven't hugged yet. If you're willing to accept hugs, I'm coming for one.
Shout out Auntie.
Real nigga.
She's like, She'll warm up. That's that Scorpio shit right there.
Yeah.
What's good, y'all?
Yo, those pants are sick too. She has them.
I think she made them. Control, how we sounding? Sounding good? Okay, sweet. Y'all, I'm here with my brother, y'all.
Yeah, what's up, man?
This is Kai.
What's good? What's up? Yeah.
This is my blood. This is my blood, y'all.
It's all bro, man. I put this shit together. This is dope, man. It's so cool to like work in this space, you know, and like work in this and just to see you in here doing this. I'm like, damn, my little dog's in here really.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is so professional and like, you know, I don't know, man. So it's really cool.
Hell yeah.
It's dope to see like I feel like my little siblings are like my projects. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I've been like working with y'all since everybody's just little, and it's so cool to just watch each individual person just like bloom and blossom into their own individual person. And we'll look at all the pieces and bits that you've taken from like everybody and all of our family and all everybody around, and just be like, yo, this motherfucker's dope, dog.
So, for sure, man.
It's so cool to see.
And likewise, bro, to see like the inspirations blossom in a new way and like take on new roles and like come into themselves. And it's almost like a feedback loop of inspiration and learning too.
Yeah, bro, it is. That's a perfect way to put it.
Yeah,
that's a perfect way to put it. 'Cause I feel like most of the shit that we need to know, we already know. But it's just like it being brought back to us in a way that's like digestible, or like,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that, or even like certain times just hearing certain shit, you know, it's just like, oh yeah, of course. Well, why am I not doing that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's definitely a family thing, but also kind of like a community thing to like almost not even, I don't want to be cliche here, to kind of just like keep who we are like accountable in a way of like, yo, like don't forget this is who you are.
Yes,
you know, because sometimes we forget, and like at that point it's kind of up to the people that really know us to like remind us like, yo, don't forget you're dope, or like you do it this way, or like this is out of character, or something like that, you know.
That's so heavy, man. I think that's why it's so underrated, is that family is our base, you know, like in like all the different ways that you can mean it. Like it's our base in the sense that, yeah, we're supposed to go like travel the world and go through our own little trials and shit and go figure out our own things, but like you said, at the end of the day, man, you got to come back to base and kind of get grounded and reestablish and be like, oh yeah, shit, I've went out and I've picked up all these different information and habits and all this, but this is who I am. And it's so easy, especially in today with like so much influence,
there's
all
so
over
much
the place,
stimulus
to lose yourself.
Information. Yeah,
bro. So
really,
lose yourself.
Other people, like ideas, different mediums, as artists, as like kind of just like the ADD aspect of like the shiny object syndrome. That comes with being like a passionate artist. Like you tend to just like, you know, stray from self in your exploration of like new material or new mediums.
Definitely, bro.
And yeah, coming back to center after that is still important. I think Marina said something too real quick. How did you put it? Like your most soulful medium? What can you do?
Like your most spiritually attuned medium.
Okay.
That allows me to process at least my spirituality or maybe my interpersonal processes. It's like my physical manifestation medium of what I'm going through.
For you is paint, right?
Yeah, painting is my most spiritually attuned. I express things in other mediums, but painting is my I would say my I can't think of the word. But yeah.
You're like home base in a way. What would you say is your home base medium? You're like more spiritually attuned.
Man, you know, it's so funny because I feel like being a Gemini is so difficult sometimes, man, because it's just like there's so many facets. You know what I mean? Like trying to figure out who I am is difficult, man, because like for the longest amount of time I thought that orange was my favorite color, but then like I don't know, when I was like probably like 25, 26, I was like, bro, purple's your favorite color. What are you doing? Like you know that it's your favorite color. Like,
right.
But you know, and
then coming up. Coming up, it was red.
Red, exactly. So and like I feel like that is just a good metaphor for everything in my life, because as far as like what my home-based medium would be, I mean, I want to say camera work or, you know, video work, but like I think words is definitely mine. You know, like I enjoy words so much. I enjoy like smithing my words together, whether it be like a conversation or singing or rapping or poetry or whatever it is. But yeah, I would say words, man. That's definitely either words or cooking. One of
words or cooking. How about like facilitation of like a public forum, almost kind of like your TikTok lives,
right?
Or like taking point as pertains to like our family business and things like that.
I really do enjoy that, but I think that I fake the funk a lot, you know? Like I don't necessarily think I'm a people person, or like I kind of hate people, to be honest. But I think that like what ends up happening is like in order to like mask and be in society, like I put, you know what I'm saying, like this character forward in order to like You see what I'm saying? But like in
I hear
reality,
that.
like I'm more of a hermit. You know, I like my
Word?
I like my solitude.
I feel like
my
that's-
dog, my plants.
I hear that. I feel like you love people more than you think, though, because in a lot of instances, like people inspire you back into your flow. You know,
definitely, bro. I mean, yeah. Being Caribbean is such a big part of it too. It's just like having a bunch of people around, and like big, loud personalities.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could definitely see where like being a facilitator, you know, is very important to me. I think, you know, Helen kind of started that, my mom, with my name.
What's up with my siblings calling our mom your mom? Like, oh, my mom is this. I'm like, bro, that's my mom too.
It depends on how she's active. She's she's my mom, your mom, Helen. It depends.
Oh shit! No, really though. Shout out, Helen.
Yeah, big shout outs to mom.
Shout out, moms.
For sure, man. What do you say your medium is though? Like, what's your go-to? What's your base?
Man, as much as I try so hard to delve into other mediums, it'll always be music first. Absolutely. That's my spiritual like regulation with myself and the world. That's really like my center point of like figuring out how I fit into all of this. And I feel like if I stray too long from it, then I lose myself a little bit for sure. So yeah, undeniably music. Man.
Yeah, man. I'll always tell the story of just coming home from school after football practice.
Yeah.
And us having bunk beds and turning your dad's boombox on and listening to Whitney Houston.
Yeah. What's her face?
Denise Williams. Yeah, man.
Silly.
And that's just such a crazy memory for me of just being like, damn, like we really, you know, because like that, I don't know, like Aisha for me was a big one, like as far as music influence, you know, huge for me for my music influence, and like just sitting me down and be like, bro, no, listen to this, like, you know, and like that's just such a good memory. And then I remember one time you're like, no, Kai, I sing too. I'm like, man, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Go in the shower, whatever. Like, and then you showed me, I'm like, oh shit, you really sing, bro. You know, like, so it's just cool, man, to see that evolution. But I definitely know when you're thriving and when you're not is by like if there's music to listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. And I need that accountability too. Like like y'all are always telling me like, bro, what's up with the music? What's going on? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm working on shit. You feel me?
I was like, man, go somewhere. I don't want to hear that. Put some music out. I need a summer jam.
I know, man. For sure. On the way soon.
Absolutely.
But while you're here, what are we working on? What's the family up to, man?
Man, it is a very active time right now. And there's a lot of synergy going on with the family. I would say, obviously, the main thing is Mobe Blends. That's our seasoning. It's our grandmother's recipe. It's a cayenne base. You know, we're Jamaican, and it shines through. Like the Jamaican heritage shines through into the food. It's an amazing product. I mean, it's something we've used since we were kids. Our aunts and uncles and parents have used since they were kids. So, you know, finally bring it to the public and giving it to everybody else to try and experience the amazing food we've had our whole lives. Is a dream come true. And just working with you guys and building it from the ground up, from a thought, you know, from an idea into something that's tangible, into something that people are going and giving us reviews and saying, hey, I made food with this, or I fed my family with this. And it's just like, wow, man, that's so powerful. Like, I don't think there's any more powerful magic than food in the entire world, bro.
Truly.
You know, maybe love, but food is like, you know what
that's
I'm saying?
Different. That's right.
Food is different, bro. That's the real magic. So that's the forefront. That's the focus right now. And then, you know, obviously we have our media company, Treehouse Studios, and that is really being kind of absorbed into Mobe, where it's, you know, it's dedicated marketing.
Packaging, logistics. Treehouse is becoming that like kind of like that creative hub that we initially intended on it being. I think along the journey we've kind of gotten wrapped up in like more so the business aspect of what Treehouse means, but quickly it's becoming more of that creative like sanctuary,
right, bro.
Which
what do we say?
So dope. The mod studio.
That mod studio, but we called it like upstairs, the Dream Loft. What was this? Apothecary.
Yeah. And
I think that that's what we need to focus on. It needs to be a healing center, you know. Come there, get your mushrooms, get your tea. You know, write you some music, whatever it is. Hop into your little production flow.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it is dope to see that finally coming to fruition. Like, you know, us sleeping on the damn. And you know what I'm saying? In the studio, sleeping, first night, scared as hell. Jesus like, Christ. That's me and Cartman.
Bro, it's
my
crazy.
Dog, you know,
just
like
a dirty ass studio.
No, it's all cold and shit. No
cold, dust, particulates in the air.
And we're just sleeping on some cots in there, like just trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
And like, bro, the amount of growth that me and you saw as not only brothers but like business partners and like being able to trust each other.
Yeah.
Bro, that'll always stick. That's always stick with me. Like,
bro,
the amount of work that me and you put into that place,
I know,
every day, and the fights and the tears and the blood, bro. It's just fucking like, and look at it now, like you said, man. It's like boom, it is what we said it is.
Yeah,
you know, in September will be 2 years.
What the fuck?
It'll be.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, bro. September will be 2 damn years.
That's crazy, bro.
And it's finally
it's doing what it needs to do. Yeah, we're in phase 3, finishing out phase 3. So you know, it's important to speak on it and bring light to what we're working on, kind of like behind the scenes in a way.
Yeah.
And like bringing that to the forefront too, because I feel like everything that we're working on right now it's ready, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's ready, bro.
It's ready, man.
Yeah.
It's ready. We just got to keep blowing life into it, staying focused, stay determined.
Yeah.
Spaces like this is so important too, man. I'm really digging this vibe of just like being a space where you can be creative, but
without the
no pressure.
Yeah, to perform. No. That's not what it's about. And also tying these physical and virtual audiences into like one another, you know, like taking the TikTok audience. I squint my eyes just because you know, this is like something that we have in the works of, like, you know, drawing the attention from something like a TikTok audience to this, and then, you know, further pushing our merchandise, you know, and just finding these new creative avenues and creative ways of like utilizing the internet and not like succumbing to the demonization around technology right now. Because we're getting these crazy tools, y'all, that human beings have never had before, and like with that comes the opportunity to usher in like a better world. You know, it doesn't have to be crazy like Terminator shit, y'all. Like,
right, man, right. Yeah. I've kind of always thought that, not to get too deep into like philosophy or anything like that, but like I've always thought about like how, you know, the elimination of mundane tasks being taken away by like AI, you know, cash register or, you know, just mundane things. Those things being replaced by AI or machines is going to free up human beings to be more artistic, to you know, realize what we're supposed to do, which is be creators.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's something that I've always thought about. But I do think that a lot of these tools and things that we have, it fortifies a collective structure instead of a corporate structure. And so I see like spaces like this where people are being cooperative and, you know, and collective, as opposed to a corporate structure where it's like a hierarchy or something like that.
Yeah.
And that is the future of business, bro.
Truly.
Like, these big companies want to see collectives. They want to see grassroots organizations working together.
Yes.
You know, that's what they're funding, because they understand that that's where people are headed. They understand these young people see what the value in working together. You feel me? Like they see the value of saying, okay, you got this, you do this, you do this. Let's all put it together and syndicate this energy, bro. And we can package it up and and trade it for other work or sell it to you know, fund our lives, you know. So
and also like more on that community aspect. What's dope is like we're kind of switching our focus from the hierarchy, how you say, of things to the heterarchy, which is like promoting our autonomy within a community, you know. So like, okay, maybe this team over here is working on this, but within that team everybody is a leader, and like through that leadership and autonomy, like this team is good to go, you know.
Yes, bro.
Like everybody knows kind of what to do already, because we've promoted that way of thinking that is self-reliant, you know. And that's the thing about corporations and like our government and shit that takes away from us is like there's signs that say, hey, if there's an emergency, do this. Exactly. Like we have to get told how to use our body, and it's like, you know, it's counterintuitive,
man.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I really do believe in the structure. I think it makes sense. I believe in collective ownership. You know, profit sharing. That's the way that we're gonna be able to rise up out of poverty. You know what I mean, or be able to eliminate this class war. I mean, that's really the only way. You know.
No, really, we have to band together because we got the numbers.
We got the numbers.
We're the majority.
Right.
We are the majority. Y'all heard it here first, y'all. Don't let them fool you. We are the majority.
Absolutely.
And yeah, that's been Brother Talk with Kai and Honor. And now Danny Baby over here.
I'm not awkward.
Yeah, bro. Love, man.
Love, man, for sure.
I'm so happy you got to pull through and see the
this is
bless the space with your energy, bro.
This is dope, man, for sure.
Then
Thanks for
we'll
inviting
get
us.
you over to Odd Studios too. Maybe on the 30th you can come.
That'd be sick, man.
Yeah.
What day is that?
Two Wednesdays from now.
Oh, Wednesdays.
In after, like in the afternoon and evening.
Yeah, it's gonna be an evening.
Yeah, that'll work.
Tonight.
Yeah, I can make that happen. Yeah.
Sick. It's close to. It's downtown too, like Capitol Hill.
I'll probably just come after work or something.
Okay, sick. Sick.
Much love, y'all. Thanks so much for having me.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
that shirt too? I wanted to see that shirt that had that on. That shit was dope.
Well, that one.
Quick shout out, y'all. Quick little shout out. This is. Hold up.
Well, her name is Julia, but she goes by.
This is. Where's the camera at?
I totally what the work around all the body shaming.
This is.
Oh, that's dope.
This is Kai. He goes by Grits and 40s on Instagram. Our family business is Mobe Blends. If y'all need flavor, if y'all appreciate flavor in your food, please go ahead and do yourself a favor by going to mobeblends.shop and copying yourself a package or two of our all-in-one seasoning, y'all. Put it on rice, hold on a second. Y'all, pardon me, we're not really supposed to be advertising like that, but if you do enjoy flavor, head over to Mobe Blends and see if anything resonates. Pardon me, DCM, hopefully that doesn't get cut out.
I'm gonna bring on another interviewer.
Oh yes.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just finished up.
Because I think we got like 30 minutes, and we're gonna when we're 10 out, then
Okay.
I think maybe like 9 out.
Okay.
9ish, and we want to start wrapping up. So
Yes.
you pay attention to that. You're
Okay,
gonna come
cool.
and take the mic and start saying bye to everybody.
Cool.
You cool with
Maddox got his time. I feel like he killed it. I know
He
we're supposed to get
killed
together,
that.
but yeah, he did
I
his
just
thing.
need to interview if you're willing, friend. May I sit with you? For
Oh, that's
a
beautiful.
spell?
That's
You
beautiful.
honestly
Awesome,
don't
man.
have to stop.
Good, how are
can
you?
Kind of like
Good.
think
Good
right
to see you.
here.
Here, I'll give you a hug.
Is that okay?
Bob Ross moment.
Have it, bro.
What's up?
Unless
You too,
wanna
man. Looking
stop
good.
for a spell.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Yeah, doing
Do you want
good.
to keep going?
Oh yeah.
Mic'd up and everything.
I was facilitating.
Can we get
but
cameras here?
yeah,
Is this okay, fam?
I'm also painting too.
Did you
though.
paint this one?
Yeah, I want to finish.
I'm just gonna share this, and then we'll turn Honor's mic off. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I'm mic'd up, so.
No, you're good. Keep it. They'll just turn us down, and we'll do this. Friend, you came back. You came back. I'm so glad. I'm so sorry. I didn't ask if I may touch you or embrace you, or it's just like a stim for me. Okay. Yay, we can do this. Well, I wanted to ask you, since you returned to the space, to Odd Spaces, why did you want to come back?
Right. Hi everyone, I'm Allison. And I wanted to come back because, well, last time, I think it was April that I came in, I was feeling.
You all can go right behind here too.
Oh, sure. In April, I was feeling pretty disconnected and just struggling with different relationships in my life. With a lot of people in my life are neurotypical, or more like neuronormative, where I'm expected to suppress the parts of me that I find like the most magic in. And that's really painful for me. I've had a lot of painful experiences of having to suppress the parts of me that I find the most beautiful, the beautiful way in which I view the world, and feeling like that isn't held.
Yeah.
But when I came here and met so many, I don't know, like neurodivergent people and creatives. I was like, oh my God, is this how group settings are supposed to feel? Like, is this what, I don't know, neurotypical people feel like all the time? I don't know. But I was like, wait, it doesn't have to feel bad all the time. Like I didn't feel like in a lot of group settings, I feel like it, I don't know, I go home and I'm like, I don't want to do that again. Or like, I'm just, yeah. And I need like days of recovery to like process that. Exactly, yeah. But after I left, I was like, wait, am I energized? Like, what's happening? And I couldn't stop smiling. I was like, what happened? Like, what? Like, it was very life affirming in a time where I came out of a really dark situation. I can't say too much about it. That energetic boundary, but yeah. That where my neurodivergent self was bullied into silence. Yeah. Yeah. When it's been a path of recovery to be like, wait, they tried to suppress the most beautiful parts of myself, and I am not willing to do that. Right. And reclaiming my power and like finally coming to recognize the beauty in which I see the world and not wanting to like stifle that to, of course, I need to protect myself from people who are violent to neurodivergent people. Like I need to protect myself, but I'm also not going to erase myself for their comfort, because like I get to be in this world too. Absolutely. And I believe in the power of what I have to say with my art, with my my design, with how I connect with others, and it's taken time to recover that, and I'm glad that I have. Yeah.
Well, I want to just say, I'll probably take it back and forth. Right. Yeah, just because I forgot mine. Yeah, no, you're perfect. Well, I first want to say thank you so much for like giving us the permission to have some insight with that, because I think that in our neurodivergence, we've masked for so long that we don't even know sometimes how to advocate or show agency for ourselves. And as someone that has been a survivor of that, and I know like in your professional world, what has been the most beneficial thing for you to give back to yourself after you feel that your energy has been completely drained from denying yourself to exist the way you wanted to?
Well, I would say to try to process what you're asking me. Basically, what have I been reclaiming professionally after going through a traumatic professional experience about like an ableist experience. I think. I think. Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I redid my whole website because I was like, I'm sick of like just trying to suppress like the magic of my neurodivergent view of how I approach my work as an artist and designer, and really just lead with that, because I think there's strong value in my unique approach to art and design, because I'm integrating now into my art and design practice my background as a trauma-informed art therapist in a relational, cultural, transpersonal approach. So I'm bringing that into my design work, looking at, and I've done this, but now I'm more like proudly like owning it. Yeah. So it's more like so different because because oftentimes like when you are working on a design for an event, or it could be someone's brand, and it's this I can't design for a brand or an event that I don't believe in. And what I'm trying to do with my work is be like, how can we reach the audience in a way that is emotionally attuned, that doesn't negate their experience. And that's what I'm trying to bring into my work. For example, I did a poster design for Making Waves Music Therapy in Pensacola, Florida. And they're like going to be part of the Pensacola Songwriters Festival there, which is cool. Yeah. So I was like, how can my imagery meet the emotional tonality of what it means to share your voice so vulnerably and powerfully with the community, and to what does it mean to commune together in like therapeutic songwriting? Like, how do you put lyrics and sound and like harmony to like your emotions and like pull that out, like the story that you're living, and like how do you do that? So I worked on that with her, the Kayla, the owner of the Making Waves Music Therapy. But like, I don't know, it's just like, it's so powerful to me to like just own that and say there is power. There's so much power in the imagery that we consume, the power in the imagery that we create. And I feel like marketing has left that out. And I feel like marketing has become this like abusive, exploitative, or it's been for a long time, exploitative and abusive like dynamic. One thing that comes to mind that I've been thinking about was Sabrina Carpenter's like album cover of her being treated like a dog by a man. But just like, I don't know, young woman with like blonde hair, like, I don't know,
kind of like the just like the platform of
yeah, like the
look like.
yeah, like the template in Hollywood, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, but just like this very degrading image in the social context of like the reversal of Roe v. Wade, like sexual assault cases favoring the aggressor in public, and you know, who's in office, and you know, Epstein, and you know, all this stuff. And like, why are we showing this image? Like, to use it, how can we be emotionally attuned in the imagery we show? Like, how can we really fully own there's responsibility in the images we create, and the narratives that we prolong? And but like, how can we innovate in that to be like, okay, I don't have to like feed into that, you know, that narrative that keeps going and going and going. Like, aren't we sick of it? Like, we need to disrupt that, and disrupt that through trauma informed, emotionally attuned art and design. And so I'm trying to like really create from that place in my work, and just like show that in my work. So I'm just trying to like build that foundation in my work now, rather than just like, oh, I'll just do whatever design, you know, because
Right. And that, because that becomes more exhausting.
Yeah,
us.
it's
We don't get to
exhausting.
be in like an earnest space with our existence.
Yeah.
We're more exhausted.
Yeah, because then you're like, why am I
technically conserving energy because we're not
Yeah.
being our full selves, but it's more exhausting.
yeah
You know?
but like, I don't want to do this again. You know, with certain projects, I'm like, why? So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I
I just wanted to say that I think that you're doing a brilliant job just getting to sit here and watch you in your emotional intelligence and regulate and feel that. I think it like a big thing about like spaces like we are aware of that we want to create an environment where people get to come in and fully choose if it feels safe for them. I think we really need to get away from just saying, oh, we create safe spaces. We got to leave that up to the people that are coming and inhabiting that. You know, it just is starting to sound like we're trying to convince folks. And so again, in our
not convincing anymore, and we're in our regulation with ourselves and as a community, and we're like, hey, I'm going to take out this emotional mask. I don't have it anymore. And I think a lot of people don't really understand what the emotional mask is, and we can get into that next time. But just to see from like the first time of hanging out with you to the second time, and we're just growing and we're finding the consistency and the ebb and flow, and there's no rush to finish your sentence. There's no rush to articulate it so perfectly, because then we get to grow together and co-regulate. And that's a big part of, I think, like where things are at in the systemic way, is to have us zoomed out so far that it disconnects us from everything, versus zooming into our communities. And if that community is 10 of us congregating in this neurospicy communion today, then that's community, you know? So I really want to thank you for coming, friend. Is there any way that we can support you, find your art or your practice? So would you mind just letting the camera know right there real quick where we can?
Absolutely.
It's just where that red light is at.
Oh, right. Absolutely. So again, my name is Allison Heiston, pronouns she, her, and my website is www.allisonheiston.com, ALLISONHEISTAND.com. Thank you. It was such a pleasure. Yeah.
May I hug you one more
Of
time?
course.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm so grateful for you. Now we can dance. We're in that position. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you, friend. I'll let you finish your painting. And now we're going to kind of do this little wrap up sesh, y'all. We've been hanging out with you for the last couple of hours. We're on our last 10 minutes. And I just really want to thank everyone for coming through, tuning in, hanging out with us. We're doing the work over here. We had just like some wonderful communion time. I'm actually going to hand a bit of this over to Honor to say things to the folks in our appreciation. There you go.
Y'all, big shout out, big up to everybody who tuned in, who viewed today. Shout out all of our in-person guests and our virtual ones. This has been Odd Spaces Volume 2. It's been okay. We got Matt trying to get the ending. Y'all, it's been real. We got to paint. We got to do some sewing. We got to do some co-regulating, a little bit of business stuff here and there. Got to meet with some old friends. And we're wrapping up now.
We're wrapping up.
Closing time. What you gonna say? Yeah, for sure. All right, we're doing another ending, y'all. Friends, family, everybody.
There we go. You can like hang around behind you and just be a
for sure. As I said before, y'all, this has been Odd Spaces Volume 2. Big ups and big shout outs to all of our virtual and in-person viewers, visitors, creators, artists, everybody alike, neurodivergence, everybody. Like, big thank yous. It's today's Saturday. Shit, I'm not really sure what today is, but it's been real, y'all. And we hope y'all tune in to the next one. We're here at Denver Community Media. Big shout out to DCM, y'all. We couldn't have done it without them. Shout outs Drew. Shout out Matt. Shout out Auntie Aisha for coming through and keeping shit real. You feel me? Yeah. Thank you. Y'all continue doing what?
Creating earnestly in love. Because if you're not creating earnestly in love, then what are you doing it for? The money, Maddox. But again, thank you from my heart space. When I first started this, I didn't even understand what I was doing. And I think that we're still cultivating the understanding that there's locations, brick and mortar spots that need to be tended so that they can continue running for us. And so if we can take over little spaces and then y'all come in and decide if they're safe, that's the point. Continue tuning in, continue, creating earnestly in love. Talk with your neighbors, talk with your community. Don't be so overwhelmed with the zoom out, zoom into your people, because that's where you're going to find the most growth, the most compassion, as well as co-regulation in community.
Y'all heard it here first. We out. Boop, boop. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wait.
And thank you all for being a part of Odd Spaces. We look forward to seeing you again.
You friend.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure having you with us, Denver Community Media and Odd Spaces.
Thank you, friend. So much love for you. That's just what we do now. Is we exist like this. You can try something. What you want to try, baby? Something with a hoodie. Let me just put these mics
Last went back one time. Memories of you and I elevated in the night. The sky was right there looking back at us. Pressure where my heart resides. Did your dirt and did my life. Too much happens in my mind. Thinking how I've got a track of this. Don't get high, but looking in your eyes, yo, I see the things that you do, so I try my best to get through. Yeah, one day I feel loose, and the next don't know what to do with you. I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual. My life is the proof. I guess there's nothing to do. Let's just do what you do. Just see this you do. Look back, cause I walk for you, whatever I got to do. Don't get high, but looking in your eyes, you.
I still feel the bruises from from you. I think it's unusual. I still feel the bruises. Still feel the bruises. I still feel the bruises. Let's feel the bruises. Let's feel the bruises. I still feel the bruises from you. I think it's unusual.